Director of Content Distribution, Amanda Kahn is always impressed by the creative vision and high-quality dishes getting churned out of her local spot for sushi. No matter what you're craving, she says their expansive menu of Asian specialties will have you covered. It's in Lake Worth, and it's called Oka Sushi and Thai Ramen.
My name is Pasakon Mupan. I'm the owner of Oka. Past 15 years, I like to, do my own business for the sushi and Thai and ramen. Some of the most popular dishes is blue ocean roll, ramen, and then lobster pad Thai. That's most popular here. Oka is on the Lake Avenue. I choose here because it's like people can walk and have some community here. Oka is Asian fusion.
What a treat, right? I mean, they have a little bit of everything for every palate.
And there's never been a bad thing coming out of that kitchen as far as I'm concerned.
And you fell in love with it kind of during pandemic, which you were ordering in a lot, right?
Yes, probably once a week. We'd
Wow.
treat ourselves,
Yeah.
Everything was a little uncertain, so that was like our comfort, was ordering Oka on Fridays or Saturdays. From the sushi, the Thai, the curry,
Wow.
the ramen, it's all been phenomenal.
So
each
what
time.
did you have this last time?
I had the Penang curry with tofu as my main dish. We always get the seaweed salad,
Okay.
without fail.
So is the tofu fried tofu, or do they stew it?
You have the option.
Okay.
I chose fried.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Why not?
fried tofu is yummy.
It's amazing.
I know.
And it's
I
perfect
agree.
because it sits in the curry and it just soaks up all the flavor.
So the seaweed salad is a wakame salad, I'm
Yes.
guessing? It's bright green, it has sesame
Yes,
flavor,
little
yeah?
sesame seeds, a little bit of red pepper flakes in there. I mean, it's my favorite.
Kevin, did you sit inside or out?
I sat inside. The food was fantastic. I mean, I started out with the sashimi, and it was superb. Ahi tuna, the white fish type of one, and salmon.
Oh, so it was 3 types of fish.
3 generous portion.
Wow.
My wife, because she went with me, we had some deep fried seafood, vegetables, and shrimp. Superb.
Any kind of dipping sauce?
Yes.
Like a ponzu, probably,
Yes.
I would imagine.
But
Okay.
it was very, and they had sake in a bottle, which was very nice. They had wines. Excellent service. The food is really very good. You can't go wrong there with that food.
Denise, I think that you took quite a drive, right, up to get there. So what did you think, first of all, about the area?
It was super cute, little strip there, and parking right in front. We got there at 6:30 in the evening. It was just perfect. We walked in, and my neighbor's first thought was, we drove an hour further.
Oh.
Because it was, she was expecting a lot more. And when you walked in, there was a whole row of takeout containers. And so that just, was our first impression. We sat inside, but the food was amazing, absolutely amazing. I got the Oka roll, and the presentation of that was so pretty.
What is the Oka roll?
It was tempura shrimp. I'm looking at you like
I noticed when I had it too. It's one of my favorites.
So it's tempura shrimp?
Tempura shrimp, but
Okay.
it also has the creamy, warm conch spread on top, which is that's one of my favorites. So yummy. We had the dumplings for an appetizer. They were so good. Seasoned very lightly, but just
Steamed or
delicious.
sauteed?
Steamed. We also had the pad thai. It was delicious.
Usually has peanuts, fish sauce, all kinds of vegetables, scallions, a little bit of egg.
It was really good. The service, when we first got in, was a little slow, but the meal more than made up for it. Really great food and just so yummy. Really good.
How are the prices?
Very fair. Portion size was fine, and I have no problem with prices across the board. Wine, the sake, everything.
Excellent, excellent price. Yeah, very, very good.
So I think you had another roll, did you?
Yes. We also had the
Blue Ocean?
Yes, which is so delicious. It
What is
has
that?
real crab meat, so not crab with a K.
Okay.
It's real blue crab, avocado, cucumber, and then on top is torched salmon. It's got a nice smoky flavor.
And then you had a lot of food.
Yeah,
You
we eat
also
a
had
lot.
dessert that night, right?
Well, they have a little selection of mochis.
Okay.
And it's usually a different flavor each time you go, depending on, what they have in stock. And this time we got, of course, 2. We got mango and strawberry. So the way they serve it, though, it's perfect for sharing. They cut it into quarters, put a little dollop of whipped cream in the middle, and then
Amanda, Oka Sushi and Thai Ramen was your choice. Please sum it up for me.
Oka is just this little flower of downtown Lake Worth where you walk in, you might get the impression that it's a little hole in the wall. It kind of is, but it's just full of just magic inside.
I like that. Kevin?
I think it's just an experience to have that kind of food. The selection is unreal.
Denise, sum it up for us.
It was a wonderful little surprise. Just absolutely delicious. Love the food. The people watching was fabulous, and the area in Lake Worth is just precious.
You can roll down onto Oka Sushi and Thai Ramen, located at 817 Lake Avenue in Lake Worth Beach. Open nightly for dinner and for lunch Tuesday through Saturday. Reservations are not accepted. The average price for dinner without drinks is about $25.